My personal goal is to be able to go as deep as I can every single game. I don't really look into the numbers too much. I look into, how I keep the team in the game. If I can give us a chance to win every single day, that's my job. That's one of my main goals, is to go deep in the game and let that bullpen rest a little bit.
Welcome back to the Rays preseason special as we continue to look at the 2011 Tampa Bay Rays. Joining me now is Brian Anderson. With me a lot of the pregame shows. Now you go up to the big booth. We're looking forward to that this year.
I'm going to miss you.
I know. We'll still do some stuff, though, right?
Every now and then.
Like this show.
Right.
Let's talk about, we've talked about a lot of issues with the Rays. Let's focus on the bullpen right now.
Yes.
A lot of question marks coming into spring training, and a lot of people talking about where Kyle Farnsworth's going to fit in. Let's talk about him first.
Well, I think Kyle Farnsworth is a guy that you go get to pitch at the end of your bullpen. What you love about Kyle Farnsworth, this guy's got over 10 years of big league experience. He's pitched in the postseason, has pitched in 5 different series in the postseason, and this is a guy that's going to bring toughness to a bullpen. You're talking about a bullpen that's being rebuilt from scratch. And the only returning member is Andy Sonnenstein. So you've got to really rebuild this thing from the ground floor, and to have that toughness at the back end of the bullpen holding everybody accountable, huge.
Another new face, Joel Peralta.
Yeah, Joel Peralta, you think about him, you think about the numbers from last year with the Washington Nationals. This is a guy who threw 49 innings for the Nationals last year, gave up just 30 hits, holding opponents to a 170 average. Obviously, if he can continue to roll out those numbers, he's going to be another guy who's going to get some save opportunities at the back end of that bullpen.
The guy acquired in the Jason Bartlett trade, Adam Russell.
Adam Russell. He was one of the keys in the Jason Bartlett trade. Big kid, 6'8". They're just continuing to try to get him to refine his command, working downhill with a good fastball. He's also out of options, and the Rays really like him, don't want to lose him, so expect him to be on the opening day roster.
You know what the challenges are going from a starter into the bullpen and making that transition. What did you see last year out of Jake McGee?
2008, he's a starter, big prospect, has Tommy John surgery, really sets him back. He comes back, goes to AAA Durham last year. They throw him in the bullpen, and he was lights out. I think that he's got the good mindset for it. Obviously, he transitioned very well. This is a guy that went down there, threw 17 innings, punched out 27 guys, was just dominant out of the pen. To be successful out of the pen and to be successful so quickly, you need to have an aggressive mindset. That's something that Jake McGee has. He's got good mound presence. He's got an overpowering fastball. Need to continue to refine that slider because you're going to need it if you're going to pitch out of the pen.
Rays also hope to have J.P. Howell back sometime, about a month or two into the season, so he could obviously be a big addition as well.
I mean, think about J.P. Howell. This was a guy that, starting, he was middling around, doing different things out on the mound, but all of a sudden, 2008, the Rays have him. They make him a full-time reliever. In his full 2 seasons, 2008, 2009, he's held opponents to a 195 average, so that will be a nice shot of life if he's able to get back in the early part of the season.
Bullpen will be a key ingredient to this year's team. B.A., thank you so much for the insight.
Thanks for having me.
Now, it takes 3 people to replace Brian Anderson on the pregame shows this year, so we'll have Orestes Estrada, we will have Angela Jacobs, and we'll have Laura McKeeman. So that'll do it for the Rays preseason special. For everybody involved with the show, we'll see you on April 1st from Tropicana Field.
He put a lift into that one. That ball well hit deep and gone to left center field. Home run for Manny Ramirez.